Whenever I was trying to change and make real long lasting, growth and just level up in life, I would always fall back into my old ways. Like I would stay consistent for a week, commit to new goals, set routines, but after a week I would just fall back into my old ways. And this was very destructive. The biggest issue was that I was focused on purely the external goals and actions rather than character development. And this is the most important concept that we're going to dive deeper into today. Something you have to understand is that who you are is much more important than what you're trying to accomplish. Let me explain. My issue was an outdated identity, the self image and perception of who I am, who I think Noah Friedman is. And the identity is made up of familiar habits, thought patterns, and comfort zones. You are your beliefs, habits, and automatic responses. And if you really want to make long term, authentic, lasting change that prevents you from falling back into your old ways, the real insight is change from the inside out, not the outside in. I want to talk to you guys about a concept called a feedback loop. And this is how you actually start to shift your identity and become the man that is worthy of pulling the goals in rather than having to hustle, rather than having to suffer through it, which isn't going to lead to long lasting change. It's not sustainable. Don't listen to the reels you see on your Instagram where it's like just hustle grind mentality. No, it's a journey of self discovery and a journey of character development. And feedback loops is the core concept around that. So as you can see right here, most people think that it begins with your actions. So just committing to goals, what I did in the past, committing to goals, building routines, and just trying to stay consistent. But you can see here it begins with your beliefs about yourself, and a lot of it is subconscious. Your identity is a subconscious phenomenon which determines your fate. Back when we didn't have the psychology to back this up, it would really be, people thought it was fate. You will only take action in accordance to your beliefs. And to really become aware of your beliefs and ones that aren't serving you anymore, that aren't conducive to the man you must become to achieve your goals, it takes a lot of self awareness. It really begins with your beliefs, who you think you are, and then your actions will follow that. So, for example, if you believe that you're unconfident, if you believe that you have a weak area in this or this, or I'm not strong enough to go to the gym, you're not going to approach that girl. You're not going to take risks. You're not going to want to go to the gym because the belief, it's basically all in your head because you are your beliefs, as we spoke about. So once you're able to break through those beliefs through affirmations, I wasn't a fan before, but affirmations alone don't work. You need to ingrain those beliefs inside your head and then take action. So combining those two is how you truly shift your identity. Let's say you tell yourself, I'm disciplined, I'm consistent, I'm focused. That's who I am. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but that's what changing your identity is. Your identity is a living being that wants to stay the way it is. That's why change is painful. But anyways, you tell yourself those things and you actually hit the gym every single day. You see, you start making gains in the gym, all that good stuff. And then because you have the evidence, it reinforces the belief that you're disciplined. So instead of trying to hustle towards it, instead of trying to suffer through it, which again, like we spoke about, isn't sustainable, you are now a more disciplined version of you who can tackle bigger feats. Your purpose, well, I'm not going to tell you what it should be, but I can speak for myself. It's just hitting my full potential and becoming the best version of myself because I know that long lasting changes and my vision won't come to me unless I go through that character development. Like you must become the man worthy of what you desire out of life. It's not change from the inside out. When I get this new thing, then I will be X. No, it's the opposite. And that's what messes a lot of people up because, again, it's uncomfortable. It's not easy to be delusional enough to tell yourself a new belief about yourself, but if you're able to back it up by action, then that's where true transformation comes. So, how do you implement this? How It's a great concept, but how do you implement this into your life to see the long lasting change and not revert back into your old ways? So the first step is just to write down a bunch of I am affirmations that align with the character required to achieve your goals and life vision. So I used the gym example beforehand, but you know your life vision more than I do. I could tell you a few of mine are: I'm comfortable in social situations. I am discipline focused. My purpose brings wealth and abundance. God provides for me. Those are healthy beliefs that I need to instill into my mind and then take action. This is not a one time thing. Whenever you notice any weaknesses or shortcomings or why you fell short of goals, identify what character traits it was. You can't just blame the thing you were doing. It's you. Everything begins with you. So really this is a long-term solution where it requires a lot of self-awareness and accountability. Second step would be to build a routine, define your goals, and then build a routine that you can stay consistent with. Nothing too complicated. Again, a reiterative journey. You're not going to get it perfect the first time, but a routine filled with the daily inputs and habits that bring you closer to your goals. So not only are you rewiring your subconscious mind, you're telling yourself new beliefs, you back it up with action, you see the results, and then you have more evidence to ingrain, literally shift your identity and change who you are. So after 30 days, you'll notice how much progress you've made as well as genuine character growth. And I just want to end this video by saying off that it really is an identity game. Like nothing external matters because the external is just it's a reflection of the internal world, right? So keep that in mind. I hope that this helped you out. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the sub button and yeah, stay along for the journey.